Hi everyone, it's Lisa here and I have a quick video to share with you today. And I'm actually making this birthday card for my daughter. So I'm actually hiding in my bedroom right now recording this so that way she can't see the card or hear the voiceover or anything like that. So I got this inspiration off of Pinterest, so I can't say it's my idea completely. I kind of adapted it, I think, a little bit. But anyway, so this is from using the stuff on my stash that I showed in the previous video. So I just took some of the 6x6 paper pack, like the papers that were in that little tray, and I had some of the twine, which I'm actually going to end up like ripping the twine out or, you know, cutting it down. I don't really like how it looked, but I used it, I guess. So anyway, you can see I just rolled up the paper, used some glossy accents, and then just here I'm going to trim off the ends. And you can also see that I cut them in half. I didn't cut them in half on purpose, or that was going to be the specific height. I just wanted to cut them in half just because I knew they weren't going to be that long, so that way I could get double the use out of them. So here I cut a craft piece of cardstock. This is from Stampin' Up. And I cut it from 9 inches and then I scored it in half along the 8.5 side to 4.25. So it makes this really long card. And then all I'm doing is I'm taking my T-square ruler and I'm just marking the center line of this card. And then I'm just kind of drawing a line closer towards the bottom of the card just so that I can stamp all of my lettering on here and then it will be all centered. So I put happy 18th birthday. So I'm just using, I think this is from Simon Says Stamp. I think it's called the Roxy alphabet. I can't remember the name of it. And the TH, it doesn't look like it on the video, but it is an outline, and then the 1/8 is a solid. And then this is also from a Simon Says Stamp card kit. It's, I can't remember which card kit it was, but it's got happy birthday, and one's kind of solid and one's really skinny, so I thought it would kind of emulate the one in, like the 1/8 and the TH. So I'm just going to stamp that in black ink on either side. And then I erase my lines. You don't see it here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start randomly. You didn't see it. I did it off camera, but you're going to see like they're in different lengths. So I cut them, some a little shorter, some a little longer. And then I'm just basically just gluing each of these little candles beside each other. And then I'm just going along, just trying to find one that kind of, is a good color match beside it. Okay, so then I'm just going to continue along. I'm not going to bore you with all of the gluing down the pieces. Basically, I just made them so that they weren't exactly the same size beside each other. Either I cut them shorter or I cut them longer. So you're going to see how I have them all finished and glued on the end here, or towards the end of the video. And I'm just taking some embossing powder, or not powder, it's like an anti-static bag, and I just put it over top of where I was going to stamp. And then there was this heart stamp that was in that same stamp set from Simon Says Stamp with the happy birthday part. And I just stamping these hearts, and I'm just kind of going higher, lower, just kind of random all over the place. And then I am going to take some gold embossing powder in a second here. I'm just probably trying to find it. And I have hardly any of this left, so it kind of felt good. I'm getting so close to finishing it up. And you're going to see there's one heart that doesn't have a great coverage. Like, it's got coverage, but it's got a little bit of leftover from the golds, just kind of stuck to the cardstock. So just taking the really, really thin paintbrush, and then I'm just moving that gold powder out of the way just so it doesn't get all over the card. And then I'm just going on the back side of the card and embossing the gold powder. I just kind of find that sometimes this works better. That way it doesn't shoot any of that gold powder all over the place and get it stuck to the card. So I'm just kind of showing you a close up there. And yeah, so that is, I think right now I'm just trying to find a pen. Just trying to find a very, very skinny tip pen. I think I use the XS, which is extra small Faber-Castell pen. My dogs are growling because one's up on the bed. So anyway, sorry about that. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just drawing some thin little candle wicks up to the heart. And then that is pretty much the card. So you're going to see some close-ups here right away. And I really love how this card turned out, and I hope my daughter loves it just as much as I like making it. So thanks everybody for watching. Bye.